The Dallas Mavericks' 2024 to 2025 season has taken a dramatic turn since the controversial trade that sent Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange for Anthony Davis and Max Christie. Davis, unfortunately, has barely seen the court, playing less than a full game for the Mavericks. Now, with only 15 games left in the season, Dallas is desperately clinging to the final play-in tournament spot. Meanwhile, the Lakers have surged up the Western Conference standings, riding the momentum of Doncic's brilliance. And now, discussions of yet another trade between these two teams have surfaced. For Mavericks fans, the mere mention of another deal with the Lakers likely stirs up a mix of frustration and disbelief. Bleacher Report's Greg Swartz recently proposed a trade idea that might not sit well with Dallas supporters. In his off-season trade suggestions, Swartz pitched a deal that would send Klay Thompson and Daniel Gafford to Los Angeles in exchange for Austin Reeves and Jared Vanderbilt. Swartz explained the potential benefits of this move, but it's a concept that's bound to spark debate. According to Swartz, Austin Reeves is having a career-best season, averaging 19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and over 1 steal per game. For the Mavericks, Reeves could alleviate some of the playmaking responsibilities from Kyrie Irving, who is expected to miss the start of the 2025 to 2026 season due to a torn ACL. Swartz envisions a starting lineup featuring Irving, Reeves, Najee Marshall, Anthony Davis, and Derek Lively II, a younger, more dynamic group with increased offensive versatility. However, it's worth noting that PJ Washington might slot into the starting 5 instead of Marshall. On the Lakers side, Swartz suggests that Klay Thompson would likely relish the opportunity to reunite with Luka Doncic, while Daniel Gafford could step in as the team's starting center, replacing Jackson Hayes. The idea has its appeal, but it's hard to ignore the skepticism surrounding its feasibility. Thompson had the chance to sign with the Lakers last offseason but chose to stay with the Mavericks, believing in their potential after a finals run. He's also publicly expressed his commitment to helping the franchise win a championship. For Mavericks general manager Nico Harrison, entertaining another trade with the Lakers could be a career-ending move. Many fans already feel that Austin Reeves should have been part of the initial deal for Doncic, and giving up additional assets to acquire him now would only amplify the backlash. While the idea of retooling the roster is intriguing, the optics of such a trade may be too much for Dallas to overcome. The highly anticipated pairing of LeBron James and Luka Doncic on the Los Angeles Lakers has hit a pause, as James is set to miss at least a week, possibly longer, due to a groin strain. The Lakers have opted to send him back to Los Angeles for further medical care, officially ruling him out for the remainder of their current road trip. On March 12th, ESPN's Shams Charania shared the update through social media, stating, "Lakers LeBron James has returned to Los Angeles per medical recommendation, as he continues to progress well from a groin strain, with the team finishing road trip Thursday in Milwaukee and Friday in Denver," league sources tell ESPN. The injury, sustained during a fourth-quarter push against the Boston Celtics 2 games ago, is expected to sideline James for up to 2 weeks. The Lakers ultimately lost that game at TD Garden, with James sitting out the final minutes. Following the Boston matchup, James also missed the Lakers' close loss to the Brooklyn Nets, extending their losing streak to 2 games. This comes after an impressive 8-game winning streak that began with Doncic's arrival. Now, with James sidelined and a tough schedule ahead, the Lakers face a critical stretch as they aim to stay competitive in the playoff race. Defensively, the Lakers are feeling the absence of key players like Jackson Hayes and Dorian Finney-Smith. Hayes is expected to miss at least 1 more game, but there's optimism around Finney-Smith's return, which could provide a much-needed boost. Meanwhile, the matchup against the Milwaukee Bucks carries extra weight, as it marks Lakers coach Darvin Ham's first time facing his former team. The Bucks, however, will also be short-handed, with Bobby Portis still serving a suspension. Even with this setback, LeBron James' performance in his 22nd NBA season remains nothing short of extraordinary. Suiting up for 58 of the team's 63 games, his endurance and consistency at this stage of his career are unmatched. Yet, with James out, the spotlight now falls on Luka Doncic, who has quickly embraced his role as a leader in just 12 games with the Lakers. This injury offers the Lakers an opportunity to assess their roster more closely. With the playoffs approaching, this period without James could provide valuable insights into the team's strengths and areas for improvement. For Rob Pelinka and the Lakers front office, these next 2 weeks might be pivotal in shaping their strategy for a championship run.